Alright, welcome back. Happy Monday. Hold on, I gotta adjust my chair. I'm gonna jump right into this. So it's Monday. Thank you. Let's take the Zidorna. So it's Monday, so we're gonna back on the GTA Online grind. And, first off, I want to apologize for last week. I went camping in the middle of the week, so I recorded the online videos ahead of time, and the schedule uploader messed up, so they didn't come out. And so they didn't come out, and we missed a day, but I uploaded them anyway. But just so you know, that's why it happened. And I'm here to talk about my camping experience, which is kind of interesting. It was fun too. So if you don't know, I don't think I talked about it, so you probably don't know. I went camping in two sites in, forgot the names, like Tassahiqua and something like that. One in Virginia, one in Maryland. So first night we stayed at the one in Virginia, which was an actual campsite by a lake. It was kind of by a beach, it was by a bay. That's where it was, and it was a lot of fun. Didn't do much. Set up the tent and all that. And then, actually we gotta jump into like a something. Hold on. Jobs. Join a survival. We haven't done survival. So set up the tent, all that. Burned my finger on a hot brick that we were using. Nothing bad. It's not like 3rd-degree burns or anything. It just hurt for like a day. And so we did that. Second, slept great. I was up all night, so I slept great. And then second night, we moved to the beach, the actual beach. We were literally like right on the beach, sleeping on the sand, and I got a little bit of sunburn, went in the water, spent most of the day in the water, and then it was really windy, and we set up the tent facing the wind, so we couldn't really the tent was blowing, but it didn't blow away. And so we sleep in the tent, and then at I think it was around like 2 a.m. started raining, and there's holes in the tent, and we were in a sleeping bag. My mom wakes up, and she's like, "Zach, it's raining," and I was like, "Okay." And my response to that was take the sleeping bag and put it over my head so I wouldn't get wet. And she was like, "Get up, it's raining." So we closed the windows of the tent, and then but there's a hole on top of the tent because we didn't put the tarp on the rain thing on top, so we were getting poured on, but it wasn't that bad. I just had a little bit of trouble sleeping, but once I got to sleep, it was out like that. I even had a dream I was sleeping so well. So, oh man, what people. Yeah, and then in the morning we wake up, and my mom was a little bit sick, and then why did I lose $200? But whatever. So my mom was a little bit sick, but whatever. I tear the tent down. I take the tent down, and then we start going back, and we hear there was a tornado in Virginia near another campsite, not the campsite we were staying at before, but a different one, and it killed like 20 people or so. And I didn't understand that at first. My dad texted me, and he was like, "Are you coming home?" Because he knew I was camping in Virginia, so he didn't know what to think. And he just said, "Are you coming home? Or what time are you coming home?" And I was like, "I don't know, be around 5." And he was like, "Okay, love you." I was like, "Okay." And then I realized later he was texting me because of the tornado. So, so that was a weird scream. So yeah, there was a tornado, and then didn't even affect us. It just rained a lot during the night. And that was a lot of fun. Oh, For a second, I thought we failed. I got 10 kills. Yeah, so that was my camping experience. Like I said, the only thing that really affected me was I really put a lot of sunblock on myself, and I got sunburn on my hands a little bit, and then I didn't know you could do it. And then on my feet a little bit too, and a little bit on my chest and upper biceps, but that's it. And so I didn't get sunburned that bad, but like, man, was I sleeping well. Like, I slept great, but when I woke up, like, my arm was like asleep because of the way I was sleeping. And then like I was a little bit sore, but I slept pretty good. That's one of my like many talents. Like I can sleep pretty much anywhere. Like for instance, like in the car ride over there, and pretty much every time we got into the car, I fell asleep. Like I was so tired. Like I can sleep anywhere. Like I could probably fall asleep on a train, or like I fall asleep on the bus like all the time. That's how I get to my like, stop. I just fall asleep, take a power nap. Man, I was going on like a little spree right there. Okay, I don't want to. Yeah, I'll try this one. Yeah, so camping wasn't that bad. We went to like, I think it was like Chikatink Island. You know where that is? There's like wild horses, which is, oh yeah, speaking of which, we saw a few horses, wild, crazy to think they're still wild. What was it? Yeah, so like, on the way to the beach one day, we saw like a pack, I don't know what you call a pack of horses, a herd? I don't know, we saw a bunch of horses, and they were wild, and that guy just did a front flip. Yeah, so we saw a bunch of horses, and a few times at middle of the night, my friend woke up and he was like, "There's horses in our campsite." I wasn't awake; he was in another tent. So that was pretty interesting. They just wandered around, and then like during the day, at one point, a horse wandered in, and he was like 20 feet away. Maybe. It was pretty cool. And then like on the road we were passing them. Pretty cool to think those things are still alive. And then we saw like a few deer, but they're not called deer. There's something else. I mean, they kind of look like deer, I guess, but they don't. Like the deer around here, like, I guess we're so used to them, they're like normal deer. And these deer were like, wow, these deer were like more muscular and bigger, but they had smaller antlers, which was kind of crazy. And the one we saw looked really mad. And another thing, the seagulls there were crazy. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, they're so. That guy's kind of swagged out. They're so ridiculous. Like, they're so annoying. Like, I told him, like, we should have brought a BB gun or something, just to like pop them. But that was like pretty much the only complaint. The rain, and then the tornado, which didn't affect us, but we drove by where it hit, and it was pretty crazy. It was like, there's like, dig this thing out. There was like a clearing in the, in like the trees. Like we stopped at a stoplight, and the other person we went with was like, look, that's where the tornado passed. And there was like grass on the road, and like leaves and branches all over the place. And there was like a house that was like tumbled over. Granted, it was like an old house, but there was like a clearing in the trees. Like I said, we went by like some crops, and there was like a clearing where like the tornado went through. Pretty crazy. I've never seen a tornado in real life. I've lived through a couple of them that like affected me, but it's pretty crazy to think like a few miles down the road well, not a few miles, like a couple hundred miles down the road, there was a tornado that killed people at another campsite. So like, yeah, Pete. So I guess it could have been us the first night, even though the weather was fine. That guy did a front flip for no reason. But oh my god. Chester is down. Did you hear that guy? Okay. Hold on. This one down. What's I gonna say? I lost my train of thought. Yeah, so like, it could have been us the first night, even though the weather was fine. But the second night probably wouldn't have hit us because we were on a beach. I've never heard of a tornado hitting a beach. I got 22 kills. So, yeah. The only thing that was really bad was the wind. I know that doesn't add up, but it's really windy at the beach, if you don't know. So, there was a few times I thought the tent was gonna, like, fly away, but we had the thing snake down. We put, like, the cooler in it, so that it wasn't going anywhere. It didn't cave in on us at night, either. So, yeah. That was basically it, the camping experience. I had McDonald's for breakfast and lunch one day. Speaking of which, McDonald's has a killer chicken sandwich, if you don't know. Like, I'm not joking, I usually go to Wendy's for my chicken sandwich, but McDonald's is a competitor. I'm not sure if I think they have a spicy chicken, but I just had the normal chicken sandwich with fries, and that was really good. Like, I know that's not really healthy, but I guess I can talk about the food we had. My mom made, like, these packets, tinfoil packets that had, like one of them was meatballs, which had, like, vegetables in it and stuff. That was pretty good. We heated it up over the fire. I just shot them down, so I threw. And he died. Okay. And, they were pretty good. She made a stromboli, which was killer. Love stromboli. And, made, like, some chicken. It was kind of chewy, but it was pretty good. So we ate that. Okay. And, it was pretty good. I got 19 kills. Oh. But, like, I miss sleeping in my own bed, dude. Like, sleeping on the sand sounds like it could be more comfortable. I mean, it wasn't that bad. Sleeping bags weren't that comfortable, and we didn't bring pillows either. I'm a big pillow kind of guy. So, that was a coyote that just screamed. And, oh yeah, my, friend's little brother went, like, crabbing. Like, we didn't keep him, obviously, but... Oh, I didn't mean to climb up that. But, he caught, like, a few. They weren't legal. Or, like, he couldn't keep them in his own bag. They were too small. But, yeah, we didn't bring fishing poles either. So, and another thing, okay, here's a complaint I had. We went, one of the nights we were gonna go get ice cream. And, we're like, okay, let's go get ice cream. We had a little bit of cash on us. So, went to one of the local ice cream shops, and the thing was packed. Like, 100 plus people. I just died. 100 plus people. And, one of them had drive-thru, so we were like, let's just go through the drive-thru. And we find out they don't take debit cards or any type of credit card, cash only. And we were like, that's kind of weird, and they're relatively expensive, so we all didn't get ice cream. So we were just like, whatever. Went to another place, which also was cash only. And you think one of them would be like credit card friendly, and that one would be packed, but no. And the other one that was packed was also cash only. So like, really, like, what are they doing? Is it only this guy? So, I don't know, that was my camping experience. That wasn't really a gripe I had. But, yeah, that's basically it. I'm gonna continue playing this survival with these fellows until I die, but that's gonna be the end of this video. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.